Hello dear customers, or maybe just a foreign guest who found this video on YouTube portal.
Joke with joke, but today we have serious subject to discuss one of the largest online retail superstores in the world, which is Amazon.
From its humble beginning in a garage to an international business employing thousands of people, the company has enjoyed a tremendous growth and success.
One of the questions that is asked most of the time is, how did Amazon become so great in online retailing?
In order to open all cards of Amazon giant, business analysis tools will assist our discussion with a brief examples on it.
First and most important tool to analyze internal and external key factors of Amazon is SWOT.
SWOT originated by Albert S. Humphrey in the 1960s. The tool is as useful now as it was then.
SWOT stands for S, strengths, W, weaknesses, O, opportunities, T, threats.
First two aspects, strengths and weaknesses, are associated to internal analysis.
And the last two of them associated with external.
Overall, Amazon.com has a lot of more strengths and an endless possibilities of opportunities due to the market and the industry changing daily.
However, Amazon needs to concentrate on their competition and how they are going to overcome their weaknesses.
Let's discuss some few strengths of Amazon. The first strength is brand. In the world of e-commerce, there is a huge benefit that the pioneer can enjoy out of competition with establishing strong reputation and branding. It is a fact that Amazon is now the market leader in e-commerce industry in US, which flows trust air to customers for this brand. Due to the great reputation, they can extend their product offering within the core competitive advantage. For example, Amazon started business with just online book commerce, but furthermore, they extended to various products, including even jewelries, household products, electronics, and etc. There is no limit for this brand, and for new players on this market will be unreal to reach this level with short time period.
That's right. Second strength of Amazon is its product range, which is amazingly large. It is supported by a vast number of businesses and sellers. The product of any popular brand literally can be found in Amazon, like Nike, GoPro. For example, in 2015, Amazon had net sales of $107 billion and a gross profit of $35.4 billion. Financially, Amazon is in a strong position.
That's right.
Its Kindle has been highly successful. In addition, Amazon is considered to be a pioneer in terms of excellent customer service, right?
I totally agree with you. Well, next strength is a cost leadership. Another great strength of Amazon is having a cost leadership in the industry, which they proceed through entering into various strategic alliances with other companies. Based on Amazon report by Fassin, by having alliances, they may build a strong value chain. For example, logistic companies who will deliver the required products from the supplier to the final customers. All these procedures will lead cost minimization to the lower level as possible and reduce the final cost of products. Overall, it's great to have bigger alliances to Amazon and provide a competitive price or maintain normal price to achieve higher profitability.
I totally agree with you, Zafar. All these strengths are the main aspects of company's success. Herald and headline stated from the external side, opportunities are the weaknesses of competitors. Are the problems with product quality or lack of appropriate service as the advantage to gain bigger share on the market.
That's right.
Now let's talk about opportunities. First opportunity is promoting Amazon its own products. One of the ample opportunity which Amazon has is to introduce and promote more products under its own brand instead of forwarding for third party of products. In other words, it increases number of products under its own brand instead of merely selling and stocking products made by its partners. Amazon's investment into its own private products has been paying off, according to report. The retailer now competes with vendors via its own products in over a dozen of categories, including computer accessories, home goods, pet supplies, and grocery items, and so on. In some categories, Amazon has established itself as the online category leader. For example,
Well, next opportunity is about global expansion. The other opportunity which Amazon has is expanding its global footprint, acquiring international e-commerce platforms, and offer more sites in the different markets, which force to uber competitive online retail market. For example, in 2014, 37% of Amazon sales comes from international market, but this number is growing year over year. In addition, Amazon mostly keeps focus on countries with large economies, beating one big economy after the other. The information about opportunities are very crucial for each activities of Amazon enterprise. However, moving to another side of the moon, despite of dominant position of Amazon in business world, it has few weaknesses that we should mention.
e-commerce company which works with businesses via online technology breakdown can pose a serious causes which may create bad customer experience and decrease customer overall satisfaction. For example, in 2016, the technology behind Amazon Web Services was down for 22 minutes, and this affected Amazon cloud system, and big businesses such as Airbnb and Netflix suffered a lot. Such breakdowns in the system will lead to loss of confidence in the company among the enterprise and customers.
That's right.
The last weakness of Amazon is diversification. Another apparent weakness that Amazon is facing right now is the product flop or diversification. As a part of their diversification strategy, Amazon has been innovating in different areas, and this diversification leads to lose focus of their core competitive asset, which is retailing books online.
That's right.
One of the biggest failures of Amazon in product diversification or extension is its Fire phone, which is released in 2014. Its first smartphone failed terribly in competing with iPhone and Android.
Despite of internal weaknesses, it's very important to recognize potential threats and be ready to deal with those. Threats can vary from new, improved, or revolutionary products offered by competitors to the falling demand on their own products due to the economic situation in the country. For example, only timely and adequate reactions to the threats and weaknesses and prospective vision of opportunities and strengths can make success possible for any company in any targeted segment of the market. It was said by Farrell and Hartline. It's one of the big distinguished traits for Amazon.com because Kindle is one of the best sellers of the company. There are numerous companies that selling e-readers, so the competition on this market is rather strong. The competition will escalate in the future because of modern technologies made e-readers cheaper to produce and more affordable. This is one of the threats to consider for the board of directors of Amazon.com.
Totally agree with you. As a last threat, Amazon experiences lack of innovation in finding new revenue streams. Extensive increase in categories and development of new versions of Kindle are good and stable directions of new revenue generations for now, but considering threats, they might become unreliable in nearest future. Amazon needs to find other sources of revenue generation, and other approaches should be innovative, fresh, and discovered for the direct competitors and hundreds of copycat websites.
That's good point. However, this analysis is not enough to open all cards of Amazon on internal factors. Thankfully, we have another tool to discuss broadly about inner world of Amazon. MOST analysis. MOST stands for mission, objectives, strategies, and tactics. In business, MOST analysis is used to analyze the internal environment and ideally to change internal culture and processes for better. Let's start. The first is mission, the mission of Amazon. The main focus on the product. It is the product that the company focuses upon that serves the customer best. In other case, the focus is entirely upon the customer. He is the center of everything, from the products to the brainstorming sessions on future plans. Why such strong focus on the customer? Well, he is the center of business? The answer is yes. It is the 21st century and you need to accept that the power is on hands of customers. You have to devote yourself to his services and his benefits. If you do not, you must not think of things like loyalty or competitive advantage. Amazon follows the idea of being customer-centric. Indeed, customer satisfaction will decide your market share, your competitive strengths, and many more things that are crucial for long-term battle. Here's the Amazon mission statement and also serves as vision statement. Our vision is to be East's most customer-centric company, to build a place where people can come to find and discover anything they might want to buy online.
Moving to objectives, innovation and growth are the Amazon's main objectives. And here are the sum of the innovations that drive profit and excite us. First one is Alexa, that virtual assistant is designed to give customers a better lifestyle experience. It's digital invention that will read, play music, and obey commands.
That's incredible.
Next one is Amazon Go, introduced in Seattle. It's a new kind of store with no checkouts required. Customers take products and just go. The next one is physical stores. Amazon has opened its fifth physical bookstore in Chicago, and there are 4 more in different locations throughout the United States. And customers want to touch and feel products before they buy products, right?
Right.
Amazon is ready to serve shoppers with these preferences. Reduced training time in AI is the next step. Amazon Web Services announces 3 artificial intelligence services that understand natural language, turn text into life-like speech, analyze images, and recognize faces, etc. It can significantly reduce training time for many applications.
Moving to the next stage is S, strategy. Amazon is the exception to nearly every rule in business. Rising from humble beginnings as a Seattle-based internet bookstore, Amazon has grown into a propulsive force in at least 5 different giant industries, like retail, logistics, consumer technology, cloud computing, and the most recently, media and entertainment. Today's Amazon is far more than just everything store. It's a leader in the consumer faces AI, and enterprise cloud services. For the future plans of Amazon, its integration Amazon next pillar is likely to be AI, next generation logistic of Amazon R&D, further research and improvements, cloud services, and many other strategy investments. That's a great plan.
Moving to tactics, so the first tactic is a loyalty program tactic. Speaking of Amazon Prime, it's among the company's smartest moves ever and phenomenally successful program. According to Go Banking rates, 80 million people in the United States have Prime membership. That's a quarter of the nation's population. You can see that Amazon has had mind-blowing penetration with this program. Another reason Prime is such a hit is that it's almost an offer you cannot refuse. Combining the free 2-day shipping or 2-hour shipping in some places with the offer of free video streaming, free books, discounts on popular items, and if you do any amount of shopping on Amazon at all, it makes no sense not to have Prime.
Yes.
Loyalty programs can bring repeat business and give you a great source of data about what your customers are buying. But to be successful, you have to offer substantial value from customers' viewpoint.
No matter what, but PESTLE tool helps me to understand more broadly about external factors of the company. Originally designed as a business environmental scan, the PEST or PESTLE analysis is an analysis of external macro-environmental in picture in which a business operates. Let's discuss it. First, P, political. Amazon benefits from political stability. The condition creates an opportunity for the company to expand or diversify the business in developed countries. For example, Amazon could expand its brick-and-mortar bookstore operations in the United States to complement the e-commerce business. However, the external factor also threatens the company because of the rising competition. For instance, with governmental support, Chinese online retail firms are expanding their operations in the United States. That's a great one.
Moving to economical part of PESTLE, there is a whole host of economic factors such as taxation and inflation rates, overall and industry-specific economic growth, unemployment levels, and changes in currency exchange rates that directly affect the volume of revenues and growth prospects of Amazon. In 2016, net sales from international business accounted for 32% of Amazon consolidated revenues. Therefore, the business is subjected to currency exchange risks to a great extent. For example, if the US dollar weakens year over year relative to currencies in Amazon international locations, its consolidated net sales and operating expenses will be higher than if currency had remained constant.
The PESTLE's next point, social. In some areas in the world, the internet is restricted due to the religions or ethical factors. This will prevent sales in these regions for Amazon. Internet growth rate is outstanding. With the amount of internet users increasing every year, Amazon has opportunity to increase their market share. Social networking are booming. Sites like Facebook or Twitter are visited by billions of people every day. Can you imagine this? These sites also great marketplace for marketing aspects. Amazon can increase its awareness on these platforms, which leads to great performance on e-market competition among other players.
Moving to technology. Technology is the most important factor which affects an e-commerce business. Amazon continues to develop high levels of technology to aid their logistics services. For example, it introduced a new service called Hub, rolled out, which is a locker system that allows Amazon deliveries to be dropped off even when the customer is not at home. The first technology of this kind to be used for non-business customers in the online omnichannel retail field.
Well, by finishing our PESTLE tool, it's time to move to strategy issues of Amazon giant. Today, in the case, we're looking for artificial intelligence prediction of Amazon. Some companies are making early bets, anticipating that the dial on the prediction machine will start turning faster once it gains momentum. For example, Google in 2014 acquiesced on DeepMind, donated $500 million on development and AI that learned to play certain Atari games on human performance level. Can you imagine this? Well, another one in 2016, GM paid over $1 billion to acquire AI startup Cruise Automation, or John Deere with $300 million investment, etc. All these projects will have a great success in near future on upcoming momentum of this technology.
So, how will AI change strategy? Artificial intelligence is fundamentally being used as prediction technology. As artificial intelligence advances, it makes prediction cheaper and more accurate, or far more better than human judgment. But how does this all mean for a strategy of Amazon?
There is answers to your questions. Here's one experiment we have been using to answer. Most shoppers have noticed Amazon's recommendation engine while they shop. It offers suggestions of items that their AI predicts you will want to buy. At present, AI does a great job on considering predictions of millions of items on offer. However, it's still far away from perfect position. In our case, the AI accurately predicts what customer wants about 5% of the time. In other words, we actually purchase about 1 out of every 20 items it recommends. Still not bad.
At some point, as they turn the knob, the artificial intelligence prediction accuracy crosses a threshold such that it becomes in Amazon's interest to change its business model. The prediction becomes sufficiently accurate that it becomes more profitable for Amazon to ship you the goods that it predicts you will want rather than wait for you to order them.
This approach offers two benefits to Amazon. First, the convenience of predictive shipping makes it much less likely that you purchase items from a competing retailer, as the products are directly delivering to your home before you buy them elsewhere. Second, predictive shipping pushes you to buy items that you were considering to purchase but might not have gotten around to. In both cases, Amazon gains a higher share of wallets. To summary, by increasing the AI prediction level will change the Amazon business model from shopping then shipping to shipping then shopping.
So, if this is a better business model, then why hasn't Amazon done it already? Well, they may be working on it, but if it were implemented today, the cost of collecting and handling returned items would outweigh the increase in revenue from a greater share of wallet. For example, today we would return 95% of the items it ships to us. That is annoying for us and costly for Amazon.
Yes.
The prediction isn't good enough for Amazon to adopt the new model.
Exactly.
That being said, one can imagine a scenario where Amazon adopts new strategy even before the prediction accuracy is good enough to make it profitable, because the company anticipates that at some point it will profitable. By launching sooner, Amazon's AI will get more data sooner and improve faster. Amazon realizes that the sooner it gets started, the harder it will be for competitors to catch up. Better predictions will attract more shoppers. More shoppers will generate more data to train the AI. In other words, there are increasing returns to AI, and thus, timing of adopting this kind of strategy matters. Adopting too early could be costly for Amazon, but adapting too late could be fatal also.
It's enough talking about artificial intelligence. Let's move to something interesting like Amazon Go. There have been plenty hypes following the announcement of Amazon Go. Amazon's innovations, which completely removes the need of checkouts and manual scanning of products. Otherwise, people start thinking differently about Amazon Go, as they will completely change the concept of shopping in grocery stores, while Amazon Go is undoubtedly cool. The question that hasn't been addressed is why Amazon are doing this. Well, first we need to understand that Amazon's strategy about this movement of grocery retail.
Amazon Go is a small piece of Amazon's strategy for grocery retail. It's not secret anymore that Amazon is going to break into grocery retail market because they have been doing shippings for many years. We have had Amazon Dash 2, another attempt to disrupt grocery shopping and encourage shoppers to build online list of their purchases. Then earlier this year, there was a news Amazon's step into convenience stores, which will double as collection points for click and collect style orders. And now Amazon Go. How are these things related? They are all part of clear strategy to dominate online and offline grocery shopping.
Amazon Go on its own will not change grocery retail forever, but together with the rest of Amazon grocery offer, it just might. How can this be? Let me explain. Everyone we have spoken to in grocery retail suggests that the major stumbling block is the cost of home delivery. The cost is picking is high, but delivery is a killer. Amazon move into convenience store is perhaps not just a move into convenience stores. These stores are collection points, key to making online grocery shopping significantly more profitable.
So one of the other challenges with online grocery shopping is that there are items that some shoppers prefer not to buy online, such as fresh foods, like vegetables and meat are categories that many shoppers prefer to pick up themselves. Add to the list of items we forgot. Plus, perhaps unpredicted needs and distressed items. How about getting a ready meal in a couple of minutes in Amazon Go? How do you think about this? An online grocery order business struggles to meet all these shopper needs. Unfortunately, there's a problem with this. Picking up my box of pre-ordered groceries, that's supposed to be a speedy process. A top-up shop is a nice idea, but it's painful if I have to queue, or as someone who hates both waiting in line and the unpleasant experience of convenience shopping.
I may be wrong, but it seems to me that Amazon will focus on small stores by increasing number of convenience outlets everywhere. Amazon are not planning to make a lot of hypermarkets with this technology, but they're planning to make them redundant. Online shopping alone can't do this, but with Amazon Go, neighborhood stores and online orders collected at stores, it may be possible. This is about making online grocery profitable by delivering a total grocery solutions, meeting your big shop, small shop, top up and convenience purchases all from one outlet.
Moving to the strategy issue of Amazon Go, Amazon's first cashier-free convenience stores were supposed to open most parts of the United States to the public early this year, but apparently some big technology issues have been the launch on hold. According to the Wall Street Journal, Amazon Go store currently only functions if there are fewer than 20 shoppers inside of Amazon Go. Any more than that, and Amazon shoppers tracking technology breaks down as the people become too difficult to follow. Amazon is reportedly having trouble tracking products that are moved from their proper spot on a shelf too.
This is setback for Amazon as it begins an expansion into real retail stores. Amazon has already opened 5 bookstores and has plans for 5 more, but it's this next generation of cashier-free stores that would really distinguish the company retail strategy. Their idea is so simple. Let customers walk in, pick up items, then walk out, and have them automatically billed to an Amazon account without any need to wait in line. So, it's not clear if this would use the same shopper tracking setup or no. Overall, we believe that Amazon is doing an excellent job at leveraging their core competencies in whatever ways they can find. With the vision and leadership of Jeff Bezos, we believe that Amazon will be around for a long time. They were one of not many that survived the internet bubble in the late 90s and the early 20s. And we believe they can contribute to make a difference and lead the industry of e-commerce. Good luck, Amazon!